My name is Amanda Krieger. So I've always been a follower of God. I grew up in a Catholic home. When my mom passed away, I was in college and I kind of fell away. A lot of the times I thought being a good woman and being a child of God that I needed to just do good deeds. I needed to check the boxes so that I could make it to heaven. And so that's what I did. I tried to be a good person. I volunteered. I was involved, and that's what brought me to Ransom. So through one of my volunteering ideas, I wanted to get involved with a nonprofit called Safe Families. And so I met with Safe Families here in Sioux Falls, and they indicated I needed to be a part of a church or sponsored by a church to be able to get involved with that organization. And that's when I met Angel, and that was really a big turning point in my life because not only did I get involved with Safe Family, which was super intentional, Angel then started getting me involved with Ransom, and that's kind of where I found my start in my journey back to the Lord. Angel came to me and was like, "Hey, I'm going to Africa on this mission trip, and I think you're supposed to come. Will you pray about it?" And I was like, "Okay, what are we doing?" And she said, "We're going to go and love on the people. We're going to call it Love Choma. It's the first one in Zambia with Poetice, and I want you to come. We're just going to be really relational and share the word of the God." And I was like, "I'll come, but I don't Bible." And then I went on the trip, and my whole world was rocked. So on the trip, one of the very first things we do is listen to Abby speak about what Poetice is and a relationship with God. And as she spoke, I kind of sat there slightly maybe having a panic attack. Maybe it was God working through me. I don't know what it was, but literally she was talking about how to have a relationship with God, and to be involved with Him meant you were in the Word and you were reading the Word. And she explained that you can read the same passage or the same scripture over and over and over again, and every time you read it, you're gonna get something out of it because you're reading it at a different place in your life. So that kind of started, and then it was like the second or third night, John was talking about a relationship with God and how it's not a checkbox. It's not a you just need to do good deeds. That's only one part of the relationship with God, but it's really listening up to what He's telling you and following through and being obedient. One of the questions was like, how is God moving, or how is your relationship changing while you're here? And he looked at me to respond, and I literally started bawling, and I said, "I think I f***ed up my relationship with God. I think I f***ed it up." And literally it was on that first trip and having conversations that I was like, it doesn't matter if I screwed things up. Like, God's been chasing me this whole time, and I can be better. I can be with Him. He never left me. I left Him. He's been chasing me, and so I was ready to start walking back towards Him. And so after the first trip, I decided, like, what's my next step? And so I joined a group when I got home, and started there. Started actually attending Ransom, not just as a volunteer who wants to do the things that the Ransom does in the community here, but really wanted to be a part of Ransom. So that's my experience with Love Choma, and how being a good person, just I found out wasn't enough, and I needed to dive in, and I needed to Bible, and I needed to get involved with my community, and I needed to get involved with a church of believers, and follow that path. And that's where I'm at.